Go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up, just shine.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this doll eye very soft volume set using pre-made fans. You heard that right. So for today's products, I'm going to be using the 1000 Lashes Lash Primer, the 1000 Lashes Super Bonder. Amazing. I am in love with the packaging. First of all, it's purple. You guys know I love purple. And then for the isolation tweezer, I'm going to be using 1000 Lashes Elodie tweezer. I love this tweezer for isolation, so good. And to pick up the fans, I'm going to be using the Malachi tweezer from 1000 Lashes. And for adhesive, I'm going to be using the London Lash Royal Bond. I love this glue. You guys know how much I talk about this glue. And you guys know that I need to wash my clients' lashes no matter what. So I am using my DIY lash bath. I do have a separate video on how to make these. For my eye pads, I'm going to be using the London Lash Teflon Eye Patches. I love these, especially for deep set eyes or for clients with sensitivities. For tape, I'm going to be using my Blue Next Care Sensitive tape. And for the star of the show, I'm going to be using the 1000 Lashes pre-made fans. They come in sizes 10 millimeters to 13 millimeters. So I am going to be showing you guys how it is that I use these pre-made fans. So I have this little sticky pad, and pretty much what you do is you grab a couple of them and just start putting them on the sticky pad. So simple, easy to do. I know a bunch of you guys prefer them already put on the strip, and 1000 Lashes does carry lashes like that, but I decided to try these ones out for you. They're pretty much just loose fans. You pick them up and then you just play with them. So here I'm just showing you guys how easy it is to use a pre-made fan, especially when it comes to dipping it in the glue. They are already pre-made. You just grab them, dip them in the glue. I barely like to dip the base. I feel like the more glue you use on a pre-made fan, the harder it is for them to stick. I don't know what it is about pre-made fans that the glue dries a little bit slower. I don't know if it's just me. But you can see that I'm only dipping the base just enough. That way I know that my fans are going to be sticking, and you definitely don't want to be using a lot of glue on pre-made fans because then that's when stickies happen. So you guys know the deal. I like to wash my clients' lashes no matter what. This step alone will ensure that your glue is going to stick to the natural lashes really good. Just priming alone will not do it. At least for me, I don't like just going in and priming. I feel like washing and priming is the secret duo to my amazing retention. So if you are skipping this step, girl, what is you doing? At least for me, I feel like I struggle a little bit more with pre-made fans, especially with the glue. I don't know if pre-made fans have like a type of coating that makes the glue dry a little bit slower. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me. But I can guarantee you that if you're using pre-made fans and if you do not wash and prime, I can guarantee you that you are going to have a struggle trying to make sure that those extensions stick. So please do yourself a favor, wash your client's lashes, and if you don't have primer, at least wash them, because washing is just going to ensure that the oils, the residue, any kind of makeup or leftover eye boogers is completely gone. You don't want none of that on the lashes. So please do yourself a favor, clean your client's lashes. And also make sure to dry them out. You don't want your clients to open up their eyes and their lashes are still wet. So now I'm going to go in with the London Lash Teflon eye pads. These little eye pads are the business. They are amazing, especially for clients with, like I said, deep set eyes. And especially for your sensitive clients or your talkative clients, because you know sometimes when your clients talk too much, those iPads move, the tape moves, and you don't want the iPads getting in your clients' eyes. So these iPads with this tape, the Blue Next Care Sensitive tape, I promise you, they will not budge, they will not move, no matter how much your client talks or laughs or just, you know, makes facial expressions, they are not going to move. I love them so much. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start priming with the 1000 Lashes primer, and just make sure that those lashes are fully coated with the primer. This step takes your lashes from like, okay, you know, they're nice and clean, to like fully clean. That way that glue sticks to those lashes perfect and just, you know, just like magnet. So don't skip out on this step. If you don't have a primer, go get yourself a primer. And also make sure to fan them out once you are done priming. Okay, so now for the fun part, we are gonna do a doll eye. It's gonna be so simple, so easy to follow along. I know that most of my eye maps are really confusing and hard to follow, so I made sure to make this as simple as possible since this is a pre-made fan video. So in the middle, I'm gonna start off with 13 being the longest and the biggest section. With doll eye, you wanna make sure that the center is the main focus. So we're gonna do 13, 12, 11, 10 on the outer corner, and then we're gonna bring it back down to 12, 11, 10. I was trying to do 9 in the inner corner, but I realized that my pre-made fans only went down to 10. So we are doing 10, 11, 12, 13, 12, 11, 10. So we are gonna be lashing in layers. You guys know the deal. I love lashing in layers, especially when it comes to full sets. And if you do struggle with isolation and trying to make your lashes look as full as possible, this is gonna help you out so much. So here I am just taping her up, and I am now just gonna be pulling out the last layer. As you guys can see, I'm going in gently, trying to take out the last layer. If you guys do this step, I promise you guys that you guys are gonna be able to lash your clients 100% and still get full coverage. I can guarantee you guys, and I know a bunch of you guys have been saying that you guys struggle a lot using this technique, but I'm going to show you guys right now. If you do feel like your lashes are pointing straight at you, what you're going to do is you're going to remove the tape gently and you're going to push it down towards the iPad. So again, you're going to pull it up and then push it down, as you guys can see, and that is gonna make your lashes point straight out and not towards, like, up to you. So now let's just get into the fun part. We're just gonna start placing those pre-made fans. Pre-made fans is so easy to work with, especially if you are trying to get into volume, you don't know how to make your own fans. Pre-made fans is just the way to go. It does not make you less of an artist. It just makes you faster, I guess you could say. Just because they're already made for you, you could just grab them and place them and you are good to go. If I'm being honest, I don't use pre-made fans all the time. I prefer to hand make my fans, but this is a total lifesaver, especially if you are short on time, you have so many clients back to back, or if you are struggling making fans and you just want to get into volume lashing. This is the easiest way to go about it. And there is so many different types of fans. There's short stem, long stem, medium stem. But I am not trying to get too technical with the stems. In this video, I am using long stem. But yeah, look how easy it is for me to place a fan. And honestly, when it comes to this technique, lashing in layers, it's so easy to isolate just because you don't have so many lashes in the way, and it's just, you know, such a headache. So look how easy it is for me to place an extension. And also, I will recommend for you to tug on the lashes just a little bit. That way you guys can be fully sure that those extensions are sticking. And this is what I mean by fully washing your client's lashes and priming, because those extensions are going to stick to your client's lashes magnetically, like just perfectly. If you guys do notice that your lashes are not sticking as fast as you would like them to, or if you are using a slower dry time glue, I recommend for you to hold it there a little bit longer. I am using a pretty fast dry time glue, so that's why I'm able to work a little bit faster, just because I am a little more experienced. But if you guys see that I'm working fast, does not mean that you should be working fast too. Take your time if you need to. The one thing that I love about pre-made fans is that they are so easy to use. It's like placing a classic lash. Literally, you just grab them off the strip and place them on the natural lash. That's how easy it is for you to use them. So here I'm showing you guys that I still get stickies once in a while. Sometimes I forget that I'm working a little too fast and don't realize what I'm doing. So here I'm just showing you guys that I pretty much had a sticky and I had to remove it, and I'm just making sure that everything is not stuck and, you know, where it's supposed to be. So I am pretty much just gonna finish the last layer, pretty much the layer that I'm working on. I'm gonna add some cute little music, and I will be right back if I need to give you guys some more tips. You guys know the drill.
But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Somebody say, don't be afraid of loving yourself, 'cause that is all you got in the end. You got in the end. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go.
And I know you guys are saying, well, you make it look so easy. It's not that simple. I completely understand. It takes lots of time and patience to get this technique down, but I promise you, once you get comfortable doing this technique, it's going to be so easy, and you're just going to be like, dude, that is a total game changer. So now that I am done with the last layer, or at least the lashes that I'm able to lash, because sometimes the inner and outer corners are kind of hard to get into. If you are struggling with that, don't worry about it. Leave it for last. That way you don't give yourself a headache. So at this point, you pretty much have lashed 50% of her lashes, and here on out it's just going to be so simple, so easy to isolate. Remember to use both your tweezers at the same time for isolation. Don't just try to go in with one tweezer, because it just makes it so much harder. And I do get a lot of questions on how it is that I make my sets look so full, and the key is full coverage. You saw that just lashing the last layer gave you 50% coverage, and it is not enough. So don't be afraid to give yourself extra time. Even if you have to take 3, 4, 5 hours to finish a full set, it still takes me 3, 4 hours to finish a full set, and that is not using pre-made fans. It took me about 2 hours to do this set using pre-made fans. So as you can see, lashing in layers and using pre-made fans helps a lot with timing. So I am gonna leave it here, put on some cute little music, and I will be right back.
Somebody say, don't be afraid of loving yourself, 'cause that is all you got in the end. You got in the end. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself, 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that'll make her feel better? Make her feel better. And that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Yeah, that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own.
Okay guys, so I am pretty much done. I just checked my work to see if everything was good to go. Also, I quickly wanted to let you guys know that I was working on both eyes at the same time. Just the way that I was editing made it seem like I was only working on one eye. So remember to give that extension enough time to dry. So work on both eyes at the same time if you do struggle with stickies or your lashes getting stuck together. So remember, what you do on one eye, you do on the other. So now I'm just finishing up the set using the Super Bonder from 1000 Lashes. This is going to ensure that that glue is 100% cured, so that way when they open up their eyes are not burning or irritated, and they are able to wet their lashes literally right away. So that pretty much wraps up today's video. If you guys did like this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you guys can be notified every time I post a new video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
And that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Yeah, that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself cause I don't know what I want.